All right, let's talk about Draymond Green because he got ejected for the 50th fucking time this season after slapping slash punching Yusuf Nurkic in the face, trying to, I don't even want to try to even think what was going through his head. I guess he was trying to embellish that Nurk was holding him, but then he full on turned around and swung his arm and smacked Nurkic in the head. Deserved ejection, deserved upcoming suspension, but this suspension, one, I think it's going to be long and it's probably going to come from the NBA, but it should come from the Warriors because this is getting ridiculous at this point. In a calendar year alone, if you want to just talk about, well, if you want to stretch it all the way back to training camp last year, in just over a calendar year, Draymond Green has punched a teammate in the face, has stomped Domantas Sabonis in the chest in the playoffs, and then got suspended for a playoff game. He gets ejected after getting into another argument with Donovan Mitchell in the Cleveland Cavaliers game earlier this year. Of course, he gets ejected and suspended for 5 games for choking out Rudy Gobert in what was a clear and personal vendetta. And I don't want to hear from Warriors fans that he was trying to separate his teammates. He went straight for Rudy Gobert. It was very clear that that was something he wanted to do for a long time. And anyone who tries to argue otherwise, I'm just not even going to entertain a debate with you. And then tonight, you can't even defend it. Like, this has been a pattern for Draymond's whole career. Draymond Green is actually having a really good offensive season, still really elite defensively, and yet he just keeps getting ejected, and he's going to probably miss more time after tonight's latest incident. And honestly, the punishment should come from the Golden State Warriors and send a message to Draymond that this shit, at this point, is just unacceptable. Like I said, he's been having a really good year on both ends of the floor, and when he is not on the court, that drastically impacts the Warriors. And with Klay Thompson not playing well, with Andrew Wiggins not playing well, with Kevon Looney not playing well, you noticed how Steve Kerr closed with the youth movement tonight. It's looking pretty grim for all my Warriors stock. I'm probably going to hold off until mid-January or so, but in relation to Draymond Green, this is just, it's unacceptable. And he's going to probably do the thing where he's like, well, I'm going to keep being me. Well, if you keep being you, you're just going to get ejected and ejected and ejected and suspended because for some reason you're just on one this year and can't control yourself. You've been on one really for the last 14 months and can't really control yourself. It's just ridiculous. Warriors fans got to be frustrated. Rational Warriors fans got to be frustrated because I'm sure there's going to be Warriors fans that are going to defend Draymond Green and his actions tonight. There is no defense. It's indefensible. He's impacting his team, impacting a team that is already struggling mightily. And Steph Curry's just being left out on an island because of all the bullshit he's dealing with. Tonight could be really a tipping point for the Warriors. It really could be. And I want to give it more time. I think they deserve the benefit of the doubt with that, but it's running short for me. Probably going to give it till January or mid-January. But in relation to Draymond Green, when is enough going to be enough? And it can't be the Warriors enabling Draymond Green and coming up with excuses, waiting for the league to punish him. The punishment needs to come directly from the Warriors because at this point, this shit is just getting ridiculous.